Accra, Ghana's capital city, is located within a low-lying area, making it vulnerable to the consequences of climate-related risks such as flooding. The city's vulnerability to flooding is heightened by lack of climate-sensitive urban planning, poor drainage networks, inadequate maintenance of existing drains, improper disposal of refuse, and weak enforcement of building codes and sanitation bylaws. Government's quest to find a lasting solution to the flooding challenges in the Greater Accra region led to the design of the Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development Project, which seeks to address flooding along the Odo River Basin and focuses on improving drainage, solid waste management, and provision of services and infrastructure in priority flood-prone informal settlements within the basin. The project has one administrative and three technical components being implemented by the Ministry of Works and Housing, Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, and Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, with support from consultants at the project coordinating units. Component 1 of the project focuses on developing sustainable measures for improving flood risk management and reducing the impact of flooding in communities within the Odo River catchment area. Interventions under this component are being implemented by the Ministry of Works and Housing. Under the component, the ministry will carry out routine maintenance dredging of the Odo Channel, develop water retention areas, construct sand traps on selected tributaries of the Odo River Basin, repair the damaged sections of the Odo Basin, and reconstruct critical bridges that impede the flow of water in the channel. Poor solid waste management has been identified as one of the major causes of flooding in the Greater Accra region. To reduce the amount of solid waste that ends up in the Odo Channel and invariably into the sea, Component 2 of the project under the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources will embark on community-based solid waste management interventions, including major outreach programs to sensitize and improve public behavior on solid waste management, improve litter management, construct waste transfer stations, rehabilitate old dump sites, provide assemblies with waste collection and cleaning equipment, and improve solid waste disposal capacity in targeted low-income communities. Component 3 of the project is jointly implemented by the Ministry of Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, and the Ministry of Works and Housing, with the support from the 17 project beneficiary metropolitan and municipal assemblies within the Greater Accra metropolitan area. The local government ministry is facilitating metropolitan planning and coordination in the operations and maintenance of the drainage infrastructure through the establishment of the Interjurisdictional Management Committee, Joint Basin Committee, and other operations management activities within the project beneficiary assemblies. The Ministry of Works and Housing, on the other hand, implements interventions that seeks to improve basic infrastructure and services in priority low-income communities to reduce vulnerability, strengthen climate resilience to flooding, and enhance public service provision in these targeted communities. Finding a lasting solution to flooding in Accra requires collective efforts by all. Do your part to complement the investments being made by the state. Stop dumping waste in the drains, clean the gutters in front of your property or business regularly, and respect the bylaws. Together, let's help manage flood risk in Accra.